Y'all remember last year down in Texas, the lady Roda Osman? She was the one that accused the brother of hitting her in the face with a bottle or a brick, and we saw her with this big lump on her face. Her face was disfigured. And we saw her online saying a whole bunch of foolishness and talking a bunch of stuff, and it came out that maybe she was lying, and she ended up getting arrested, and there was a whole bunch of foolishness that came behind that. But y'all remember when they were saying this?
He did make a statement saying, if you get hit over the head, remember every detail or felony. Well, only if you're a dark-skinned woman. Roda maintains her innocence as she says she is a victim who is being extorted for money in retribution for reporting the alleged misconduct of HPD officer. Roda posted a $10,000 bond and will be back in court March 5th. We will keep you posted and all updated.
But we found out that all of that stuff was a lie. She never got hit in the face with a brick. You know, she went on, I think she went on vacation to the Bahamas, and she was making all kinds of videos, and she was talking about the black woman and all the things that the black woman got to go through. And a lot of black women in America were separating themselves and saying, hey, she's not one of us. She's black, but she's not, we're not co-signing this. You know, a lot of black women wasn't co-signing this. And she was on saying some very disparaging things about black men. And we found out that she was lying, and she ended up having to go to court. She ended up getting arrested. You know, down there in Texas, you know, they was going after her, you know, and she was online crying, and it was just a whole bunch of stuff. But she recently went after MTR, mediocre tutorials, and we know that he makes a lot of videos. He's a very successful YouTuber, and she made certain threats towards him, and it went something like this.
And actually reached out to me. I want to say this is like 2 or so months ago. She reached out, and she says to me out of nowhere, I've never talked to her before, "Count your days!" Exclamation point. I don't know about to you guys, but this sounds like a threat to me. She then follows up and says, laughing emoji ×4, but TGIF and all of that. What do you expect me to engage in a cordial conversation with your lying, scamming ass? You're ridiculous, ma'am. Nevertheless, I chalk this up to her having a mental health issue and determine that she probably has a crush on me. But threats aside, ma'am, victimhood mentality, I don't know if you watch my platform. I'm not really fond of it. So you're not my type anyway, you know what I mean? I would pop the shit out your balloon. But this lovely young future jailbird, if convicted, now has court October 15th, 2024. But in typical ridiculous fashion, she was arrested.
Oh, this woman is all over the place. You know, she threatened MTR. She said that his days were numbered. You know, and a lot of people are saying that MTR should have brought her on there and they should have had a conversation. And he was saying, man, I'm not talking to this lady. She's a scammer. She's not a truth teller. So she's going to get up there and lie. She's not going to tell the truth. You know, and like we said, we heard that this woman was recently arrested again. She's not FBA. You know, she's bringing all her foolishness over from her native country into America, and she's just over here acting a fool. But she recently made a video also coming after the woman who exposed her. And this woman was the queen of accountability. She exposed Roda, and then Roda took to her social media to go after her and say this.
Y'all, this is the first time I've even acknowledged this unhinged woman, the queen of accountability. The queen of delusion. She calls herself a life coach with no emotional intelligence. And she's a fake lawyer too, because apparently she's suing me. And she's a fake police officer because apparently she has an investigation on me. And apparently she's a fake judge because she's about to put a felony on me. I mean, a fake prosecutor because she's about to put a felony on me too. This can destroy 1 million people's lives. You're still gonna be sad. You're still gonna have no friends. Your husband still won't like you. Your kids will still be ashamed of you. You're talentless. You lie. You have no ethics. You have no morals. You have no hobbies. You have no friends. Like, girl, and now you won't have no money because I'm going to take it all. See you in court. If anybody can tell me Daphne's last name and the city and state that she lives in, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you. Daphne, I know your minions are watching. I know you're blocked, but Daphne Sutton? You see how quickly I got your last name? That was 30 seconds. Now think about how quickly I'm going to find out your city and state, and then your address, and then your job, and then everybody in your family's name. Probably can get it before 6 p.m. today. You think you're with me, but I'm about to lay your ass to rest. See where I'm at? I'm at the cemetery. I'm about to lay you to rest. It's coming right back to you.
Hello?
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Daphne Sutton.
All right, man. What was it that I could assist you with now?
Okay, I was helping out with the case. It was a assault case of a black woman 2 months ago. I provided them with over maybe 20 emails of evidence because the person that's claiming she was assaulted is now harassing me and is now making threats to me. I also have a fraud case against this person, and I already filed the police report in my jurisdiction, and Sergeant McCoy is aware of that police number. What I'm trying to tell you is that I had more evidence in regard to her lying about the assault. This is aside from the harassment. This is what I've been doing.
I'll be happy to speak to my supervisor, like I said, as soon as I put you on hold.
Okay.
But I'm aware of that case, and they have already concluded that case. They had ample evidence. They don't need additional evidence. They had extreme evidence that she was being untruthful, and they more than sufficient evidence to prove that already, and the case has already been concluded.
So October 17th, this woman is about to be arraigned for on her case for, I guess, allegedly stealing money from women, and she's still on TikTok. She's talking about women's rights and all the things that go on with women, and she's also talked about, we already know that she's on the other side. She's with the other side, and she does all these things basically for women, but she's also taking advantage of women. It's just like, and she's asking for women's support, but a lot of women see right through this, and they're saying, yo, we're not supporting you. You can clearly see that there's some mental health issues, and she also, when she talks, she sounds like she smokes 18 packs of cigarettes a day, Virginia Slims or something. That's what she sounds like. That's what she sounds like when she speaks. I mean, it just literally sounds like she just sits on the porch and just smokes cigarettes all day, cigarette after cigarette. That's what her voice sounds like. She sounds crazy, but you could definitely see that she's dealing with some mental health issues as well, because she's also talking like this.
I'm asking you guys to help support not just me, but our entire community, because I cannot do this by myself. Not only am I a mother, I'm a full-time student and a full-time employee. And I have given the Houston Police Major Assaults Unit a confession video. I literally done all the work for them, and also gave them a confession video of Olan Douglas saying that not only did he assault me, but that he does not care. And there's also other audios that I have given him that he has said he wants to monetize this. He also said that he will never get arrested in Houston. And now I'm starting to believe him, because who does he have in his pockets when you have a whole confession video, you have hospital records, you have police records? Like, what is going on? I have left them over 20 messages, over 20 emails. And guess what? They will not respond to me or update me. But they respond to people and pick-me's and red pill losers who have nothing to do with this case. They don't even live in Houston. They are just agents of chaos. And what is happening is that they want to tone police all of us. They want to let all gendered oppressed people know that if you ever speak out, you will be punished, and you will be punished badly. And these people are mad because they tried to unalive me. They tried to leave me for dead, and I'm not dead. I'm alive and well. So they are trying to punish me. And I'm trying to let you know that I have reported a few police officers, including Officer Thornton, and a few other officers who were making a joke about this online, and they didn't even know they were being recorded by these people. So I don't know what's going on. They're not going to respond to me. I need you guys to tweet HPD, the Major Assault Unit, and tell them to arrest Olan Douglas. You have a confession video, and you have the responsibility of locking people up who assault people. He committed a major crime, and he needs to be assaulted, and he needs to be arrested. There's a confession video. I am still bruised up. Like, there's no denying that what happened. So I need you guys to help me, because this is going to determine how the future looks like. And they know that if I win my case, that a lot of people who make their money, their platform, and their whole careers off of black women pain will now be held accountable and have to find something else to do. And you know that they have no talent. They have no motion. This is all they have. All they have is black women pain. They have nothing else to offer the world. So they don't want this change. I'm not fighting just Olan. I'm not fighting just Houston police. I'm fighting a bunch of people. I'm fighting a whole community. I'm fighting red pill community. I'm fighting pick-me's. I'm fighting all of these creators who just live off of our pain. And I need support, because I'm not letting this go. I will not continue to let this happen to another woman. So please tweet HPD and let them know that you need to lock up Olan Douglas, because that is your responsibility. You have a confession video, arrest him. Because I'm tired and I'm scared And I just don't feel safe. And I might need to figure out where I'm going to live because I don't think I'm going to live in Houston any longer.
Now, this woman comes online. She's threatening men, right? Telling them, telling them that their days are numbered. She's going after black women, right? Because she scammed the community and scammed people for money. She's accusing a black man of assault where they have video cameras everywhere and they don't see the assault. There was a thorough investigation by the Houston Police Department and they didn't see it. And they didn't see fit to bring any charges against this man. She was arrested and now she's online still running her mouth. Still running her mouth. Pissing out her eyes with these fake crocodile tears, right? And she's just not telling the truth. And I'm telling you guys that there's some clear mental health issues going on with this woman. And if she has a following of women, you need to reevaluate the type of people that you give your time and attention to. That's very important. Because this woman is a known liar and a grifter. And she's going to grift and grift and grift as long as she can until you can get away with it. In our communities, we have a lot of grifters. We have a lot of grifters. We had Young Pharaoh. We had Brother Polite. We had people like, even though I like him sometimes, but like Dr. Umar Johnson. People that do a lot of talking, but don't produce anything. We have a lot of that. We have a lot of pastors for years that collected money in that collection plate, but never built the church or changed the doorknob on the door in the church. But they got new Cadillacs. We have these grifters in our communities that galvanize people by talking good, saying things that make you feel good. But at the end of the day, they are enemies to their own message. They don't live the life representative of what they talk about. And this woman, Roda, is a liar and a scammer. And a scammer. And she went out of her way to try to get a black man in trouble for something he didn't do. And now you're online threatening people, but then want to cry victim. You're trying to cry victim after you're online threatening people. Something's wrong in her head. And if the people that really love her, that's around her, y'all should be trying to get her some help because that's what she needs. Because you can clearly see it. She reeks mental health issues. She need help. This is not normal in her behavior. And like I said, when she talks, she sounds like she just smoked 87 packs of Virginia Slims. That's what she sounds like in her voice, man. But this woman clearly has issues, man. But I'm going to cut this video short here, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to Street Media TV. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.